Let's welcome back to Madables. Welcome to GROM night. I realized that I don't have most of my my nice jackets down here because it gets very warm where I am, and I haven't needed to go because I just work from home and I usually just wear sweatpants all day. So hopefully this is acceptable because this is all I got. Otherwise, it's really just a dress shirt, and I'm not showing you the bottoms. That's for after. Let's get into it. Hi, how's it going? Check out this thing. Greatly appreciate it. Consider liking, commenting, and subscribing if you enjoy the reactions or the content whatsoever. I love making content. All right, it's always been a dream of mine. I never thought about doing reaction content until I started doing it. I started loving it. I also have a gaming channel, Gameables, and I also have a Discord. I stream on Twitch. Whatever you like, I do lots of stuff. So if you want to hang out, let's hang out. All right, I'm on the push to 100K. So if you enjoy the content, it helps a lot. All right, I'm pushing towards that goal, and then afterwards, I don't know, but we're gonna keep going anyway. Okay. I feel super like dressed up, but also not at the same time. I feel like I'm doing like an esports, like sports casting thing. You know what I mean? Like League of Legends or like CSGO or something that I really don't know how to shoutcast, but I think it'd be really fun to just shoutcast a game that I know nothing about. Maybe that's content for another day. But anyway, this is Enchanting GROM Night.
Work this time. Yes! Check it out, King. My glyph skills are blossoming.
You think that's impressive?
That was pretty good though. We haven't watched this in a while because like I had a lot of people visit. I had a lot of people come over, family, friends. We also have some trips and stuff like that. So it's been a little hectic for this.
God!
I regret teaching you about the internet.
What possible regrets could come from the internet? Oh, did you know the Earth is actually flat?
Yep, that's not right.
I didn't know what was going to come next because there's a lot of bad things on the internet, right? So misinformation, yeah, it's a bad thing, but there are also I had to stop using Twitter for the things that were popping up because I didn't use it enough, so I was getting generic shit, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to see this shit ever, you know. So I do not use that. So bad stuff there. Oh. Yep.
Cut loose! Time to fill up that darling little head of yours with...
At least there weren't living things. At least they were not living things. All right? They've been surprising me a little bit, but hey, a child could have came out of that, and it would have been mortifying.
That's, not something people usually sign up for.
Oh. Oh?
Watch it, nitwit. Oh, hi, Luce.
I would love if they went together. All right. I'm not fond of most of the male characters we've bumped into currently, but I do love both of them very much.
Whoa.
What the fuck? I mean, if this is what prom was, I could be interested in this kind of thing. And do I see Cloud Sword over there? All right, one of my favorite blonde boys. Don't mind if I do. Another prophecy.
Every year it tries to break out, and a student has to defeat it before it invades the town.
Was that... Okay, I was like, why the fuck is it a giant baby? But also a giant clown is significantly worse. I would rather kill a giant baby than a giant clown.
First thing is that GROM can read minds and shapeshift into your worst fear.
Oof.
And mine is very embarrassing.
If it worries you so much, why don't you tell Principal Bump you want out of this deathmatch bit?
All right. Well, now we have to know. We have to know. What would your GROM be? All right. What would be your biggest... If you had to go down there and kill a monster that took shape of your biggest fear, what would it take place... Not take place of, I guess. What would it look like? That's the better question. And mine would be a few different things, or the potential of a few different things. Because mirrors aren't really something like I'm physically afraid of. Mirrors are just kind of creepy, you know? But mannequins, if I had to go down there and fight a mannequin, that would be absolutely horrible and be the worst day of my life for sure. But also, what was my other one? Mannequins, spiders. I love spiders, but they're terrifying. So if you get a mannequin spider, I think that's rights to throw up. But also, why are they making children do this? How is this not a fucking adult job? You know, why are we sending children to go underneath the school to fight back a beast that comes out once a year? Why would we not make it a teacher or an actual guard or anybody that has any kind of fighting potential or more experience than a child to go down and fight that thing?
Yeah, it's Amity. She's kind of freaking out, though. I wish I could, like, take her place or something.
What?
A great joke.
I would do that, all right? If I met a new friend there, well, I guess technically friend, right? I mean, I would hope we're making progress. I would be like, all right, I'm like, I'll handle it. I mean, I'll fight a mannequin so you don't have to fight whatever embarrassing or scary thing that you don't want to fight. Sure, I don't mind it, but I'm also a people pleaser, and I also have a tiny hero complex. So, I mean, yeah, I would do that for somebody. I'd probably regret it afterwards, like during. But I mean, I'd rather deal with it than make them deal with it.
Oh, listen, kid. That's a noble sentiment, but GROM is a little above your pay grade. You're a human. You're fragile.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be like, I'm gonna do it anyway. All right. Thank you for the words of wisdom, but now I'm absolutely gonna go do it. So thank you.
Hey, I've been learning lots of new spells. I
You
can
have been.
totally handle it.
There's a horrifying spider in your hair.
Nope, I'm not as fragile as you think.
I know the bit. I know she's gonna turn her head. There's gonna be a horrifying spider in her hair.
Ida, and I can't be so easily fooled either.
Yeah. Yeah, I got chills just from looking at that thing. Blah. Blah.
Oh my gosh, Amity, I'm so sorry.
How did you do that so fast? Do you just have these written? You do.
Oh my gosh, Amity.
You can have a little notebook full of just like pre-written things and just boop. Spell. Instant spell.
That bird tube ever talks to me again, I'm going to destroy it.
He is growing on me a little bit, but yes, he is inappropriate and scary, and it's kind of weird sometimes.
You ready to train?
Which should I wear to Grom? This one says witch with a dark side. But this one says I'm an otter with a dark side.
Luce, you need to take...
The little... just a stupid little thing about me, because I thought her little mouth was cute when she was with a dark side, and she has the little 3 there. That's my favorite emoji for like anything, is the colon 3. I love it. I know it's like it depends on the person that uses it, you know, of course, with all emojis and how you use it, but it's my favorite. I like it a lot.
GROM will transform into your darkest fears.
Good for her. Good for her. All right, stand up for yourselves. If something gets in your space that you don't want in your space, remove it from your space. It's that easy, you know? Just take it out. Give it an eye patch or 2.
Human souls trapped in cat bodies!
I don't want to be this.
No! I'm lactose intolerant.
Not enough. The reason I can't face GROM, it goes deeper than things that just gross me out.
Oh, fuck. God, do my fears go deep enough for that? I feel like regardless, like my entire goal in life is just to live a happy life, you know? So even if I don't get as high as I want in like some capacities of my career or my life, I'm still like, overall, I'm still extremely happy with a lot of stuff that I'm doing. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like the inherent, like the random ass fears are more fearful for me because they get a visceral reaction and it traumatizes me. More than like, I'm like, well, what if people don't end up liking my YouTube channel, or what if my content doesn't end up doing anything like that? Like, I've already had such a delightful experience with YouTube. You know, if it ended up having to come to an end, I'm like, you know what, it was still very nice, and I met a lot of nice people and stuff like that. But like, you put like 20 mannequins in my house, I am exploding, instantaneously combusting. I could not handle it, and I would lose my mind. I'd probably break down, break out, break something. I don't know. Not the mannequins. They'd break me.
What's your real fear, Luce?
My real fear is that Ida thinks I'm too fragile to do this. And if she's right, I'll never be a real witch.
Oh, so you could just make Idas? You can make giant Idas. I need to talk to them about a personal matter.
Oh, King. Teenagers are brutal. They'll boo anyone, and that kind of public humiliation can stick with you for life.
Oh no. Oh no. What happened to her? Oh, she looks so she looks so cute in her little dress.
I'm not sure if it's nerves or if I accidentally drank some milk, but something's making my stomach squirm.
You look nice.
That is a choice, but I think it's definitely her for sure. You know, she is like, kind of like, how do I word this? She's not like feminine, but she's not like, she's whoever she wants to be. And she's extremely comfortable doing anything, especially being an otter, right? Of darkness. So I like the design for it. It's chaotic, but it's exactly who she is, you know? And I like her little slick back hair too. Adorable, all right? Love both her outfits.
Strange, but nice. And thank you, Luce. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed with how fearless you are. You've done things I could never do.
Yeah, right. You going soft on me, Blight?
Well, all right. One, cute shot, right? Two, she is brave, but she's also brave in the same way that I'm brave, which is like just kind of being naive and maybe not knowing enough about the situation or the intensity of maybe what's about to happen. Because like, yeah, we'll go in and do it, but once we're in there, it could be a lot worse than what we expected, you know. But like the amount of care that we would have for people to like want to do it so they wouldn't have to would push us into the situation, at least, you know what I mean? So like I'd be like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It very much could be bad, but we're gonna do it anyway.
In your dreams.
Now introducing our GROM queen. You know her. You love her. You've at least heard of her.
Luce the human! Wish me luck.
Luck.
Okay. Unless this is just like some event thing where it's actually not that big of a deal. If this is a big deal whatsoever, all right, we're going to revisit this. If this is a big deal and this is actually like problematic to the school or to anybody, it's even if it's not like real, it still can be traumatizing, right? Because you're making people like face their biggest fears, you know, but it could be very developmental for a person doing it. But also, why the fuck is there not a more professional person doing this yearly?
Finish this! Human style!
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that is a little awkward, right? Going into a pit where you have to fight your biggest fears, and your biggest fears is one of the people that takes care of you, would be a little bit of an oof, right? But I mean, it's not like she mistreats her. Well, I mean, I guess she doesn't believe it. Yeah, but it's like it could be a lot worse, right? So, but yeah, I'd be like, drama? It'd be a little shocking.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Mija?
Mom, what are you doing here?
Well, it's not actually going to be her mom, right? Obviously, unless they did turn into a door that just appeared in front of her mom which she came through, which would be horrible. That would be a really rough situation for her. But this is more of like her having to talk to her mother, which you can handle.
Here.
Luz, what is this terrible place? Espérate un momento. This isn't camp. Have you been here all these weeks? Ready!
That's okay. I got this one.
Cute.
Stay away from her!
I love them. I just want the show to be just them two on their own. I don't want to see the school anymore. I don't need most of what's in the show. I just need Amity and Luce and then adventures. That's it. Big fan.
Who is that?
It's gonna be a rejection, isn't it? Oh my god. She's been not delivering this letter, whatever this note that she's been holding on to for the entire episode. And every time Luce has been there, she's been hiding it. So it was a letter to Luce for something. I don't think it's a I don't think it's a love confession or like anything like that. I think it's more of like I'm sorry for being a piece of shit or whatever it is. But she wasn't even that bad, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, it's more of like an opening up thing. I would be happy regardless.
You were afraid of getting rejected.
Yeah.
Amity, it's okay. What if I went to GROM with you instead?
Really?
Is it actually going to be her that she was going to be asking for, though? And it just works out nicely? Jeez.
That's what friends do.
Well then, if that's settled, may I have this dance?
Oh my god, this is so cute. This is so cute. Oh my god, come on. I mean, like, who else is she gonna ask, right? Who else was she gonna ask? Oh, I love it. This is adorable. What the fucking monster trainer kind of shit is going on right now? That was sick. You do a little dance. You slap a little sticker on that. Dip. You dip. And he what the fuck is this quality? You did not use shaders for most of the show, and then all of a sudden we have a beautiful, lovely little dance, and now everything is beautiful. That's really cute. Adorable.
So?
Oh, and she's blushing. Oh, this is a really good episode. I like this one a lot.
Woo! Watch out for this human. Oh, you did good, kid.
Thanks, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Jeez.
Now I am king and
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that she's probably still upset because, like, obviously she didn't, like, fully take on the monster herself, but sometimes it takes a lot to get through those kind of emotional situations, you know, where, like, something has been eaten up at you and, like, someone had to come in and save you. Like, yeah, that would hurt a little bit for sure. I mean, it's still nice that we got to go through it together and we still had a nice evening. But yeah, at the end of the day, you'd be like, fuck, I wasn't able to handle it. I wasn't ready for this kind of thing. But sometimes you can't help it. You just gotta sleep and improve and, you know, try better next time.
Fiend! Best of both things!
But you really can't tell you can't tell your mom about this. You know, at the end of the day, you're like lying to your parent and you feel bad about it, but like, you really can't.
Te extraño también, mami.
Oh?
One day, I'll tell you all about this.
One day. I don't think anytime soon. This would be like a story when you're 30s, like when you're in your 30s and you're drunk on a vacation with your parents and you're like, oh, so remember that time where like I was going to camp? Yeah, I opened a door to a mysterious world and I learned how to make magic, and then I was there. I actually wasn't in the human, like I wasn't in Earth. I was somewhere else. I was in a different dimension. And they're like, you were just on drugs. We were the same way in the 80s or whatever the fuck it would happen. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I just don't tell them now, just so they don't think you're psychotic, and just tell them like 10, 15 years in the future. You're fine.
Aw, that's a cute way of saying text.
No, I don't think. Learn what mortgages are. I can't wait to get home and see you. Let's do lots of fun mother-daughter activities forever and ever. Is that? You're not gonna fucking talk about who wrote those? It had to be oh my god. Well, I mean, like, it wouldn't come from anybody else, right? I mean, I wouldn't be loose, but like maybe Edith's just like covering for her, unless someone knows that she's there. Where's her dad? Did we talk about her dad at all?
Wow, what a night. Now, can someone let me down?
Wait, is that still Aaron?
Anyone?
Right? Didn't he voice him? Or did I think of something else? Hey, it's fine. All right, that was a really cute episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my little jacket and the reaction as always. Thank you so much for being here. How was that 40 minutes? I blinked in it. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoy the content, subscribe to Madables for more reaction content. See ya.